Recording. All right, guys, welcome to today's video. Basically, I'm gonna be going over what I've been up to these last couple months. From since the last time I posted on YouTube, which was I think in August, and then I'm gonna kind of get into some new opportunities and some offers and things like that are on the table for you guys, as well as to help you guys make more money, to help you guys really start making money online, and a lot more. So let's get right into the video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Duno Clenor, and I'm a consultant for businesses, brick and mortar to online, as well as content creator and now podcast host. So, realistically speaking, since August, I've just kind of been working with a new partner, and we've been working with each other. We have similar goals. We're aligned on some of the things that we want, and yeah, let me kind of just break that down for you guys, right? And I know I typically use visuals, and I know you guys see the new setup compared to what I've had before. Things are starting to, get a little bit different as, I wanted to professionalize the content even more. That way I can give you guys much more cleaner content, much more stable content. There's a new camera that I'm still trying to get used to. I've got a mic now. You can see the background. I've got this little light thing that I can change, from with my phone. Yeah, and that's that in terms of the setup. Now, in terms of realistically speaking, what I'm doing, if you guys haven't checked out the podcast yet, let me kind of just put that on the screen for you guys. That way, you guys can know what page to check out. And then, give me 1 second. I think I messed this up. All right, so yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the recording software. So with it's not letting me change. It's not letting me show my screen. So the podcast is the CEO's Network, right? You guys can check that out on. It has its own YouTube channel. It has its own website pretty soon. That's being created right now. We haven't finalized on that yet. And then there we go. I'm gonna share my screen now. That way you guys can just kind of look at it and see, what it looks like. Transition. All right. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm showing myself a little bit more. There we go. So it's still being branded, all of that, right? None of these logos are finalized, but you guys can start to see some of the content. Episode 2 is dropping later today, around 9 p.m. Eastern. So you guys will be able to see there's massive improvements from episode 1 to episode 2. Check out episode 1 if you haven't already. And we're constantly evolving, right? Not just the podcast, but me, myself, in the studio. Everything that we're doing right now, all of it is evolving so that we can continue to provide as much value to you guys as possible, right? So you guys are probably wondering, what pushed for this, right? Or how did I start doing all this? So back in July, I think Franco, which is one of the guys that I'm working with, he found I think some of my YouTube videos, and maybe he saw them, maybe he didn't, and then he reached out to me on Instagram, and then he said, "Yo, I think we could do something together." And being me, I'm open to it, right? Because you never know what all it takes is meeting the right person, and things can change, right? So we met back in July, August, around that time. He invited me to his office. I went to his office, and then we spoke a little bit. He told me his plans. He told me the vision that he had and everything that he's looking to do, and mostly everything that he talked about was aligned with all the things that I wanted to do. Everything that you guys see me doing now, I wrote it all down like 2 years ago, right? Or 3 years ago. Ever since I started creating content on TikTok, I mapped out an entire plan of everything that I wanted to get into: software, media, content, podcasting, all that stuff. I had all of that written down as my plan for growth. And you guys see me doing it now, and it's because I put myself out there, right? Me putting myself out there allowed me to be found by someone else, and then now we have some sort of partnership that we're working and we're building together now, right? We're all aligned with the things that we want to do, which is what's allowing us to move, I want to say, at a pretty good pace, right? So you guys can see this is the CEO's Network. We also have a few other link websites that I would name, right? Even with my YouTube channel, you guys can see, it's been, especially those of you that have been, supporting from the beginning, and those of you that have been hating from the beginning, like there's all, this is, you can see that this is my first YouTube video, right? Like you guys can see kind of what my background looks like there. And then over time, it started to evolve, and today's video, you're gonna see a massive difference compared to what last year was my first YouTube video. So what's crazy is, let me get back to the main screen. All right, everything takes time, right? None of this is built overnight, and I'm not gonna say I'm hyper successful or anything like that, right? I'm still in that building phase, right? And what I want you guys to really understand is we have so much on the table for you guys, and if if you are following me on Instagram, that's really where most of the updates happen, right? You can see the day to day of what's going to be happening, what's happening in the, in the studio, in the office. What are we doing? What are we creating for you guys? What do we have planned for you guys? YouTube is more so going to be, we're going to have three channels. We have one for the podcast. We have my main channel, right, which is my main YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna have a third channel, which is kind of gonna be me one-on-one with different guests, rather than like you'll have the podcast, right, which is everybody together. Then I'm gonna have a separate one, which is just gonna be me, kind of, let's say, I don't want to say it's a different podcast. It's more like a show where I'm just gonna, like, let's say my day to day. I'm interviewing random people that I meet. You guys get to see how I network. You guys get to see how I get introduced to new people, how I introduce new people to me, things like that, right? And I don't want to take up all the time and just keep on talking. And I kind of want to share with you guys some of the opportunities that are on the table for you guys to really just grab a hold on to and do whatever you want to do with it, right? Whether you want to use it to make money, whether you want to share it to your network if you already have a network, whether you want to, partner with us, right? Because those opportunities are there on the table for you guys. So one of the first things, and I can kind of type this into the search bar and show you guys the website for this first company, or the department, one of the departments of what we do, right? So as it loads, I'll kind of talk about it, right? So essentially, this is called Funding CEOs, right? And what we do at Funding CEOs is we protect, we improve, and help fund your credit, right? So we help you get funding the cleanest way possible, and you know, and that's primarily business credit for those of you that are looking to start a business, for those of you that already have a business and you're looking to scale your business, and you need a little bit of extra funding, right? And that's really what Funding CEOs is there to help you do. And this is completely separate from your personal credit, right? So we help people like you get funding with no collateral, right? So essentially, that's the funding aspect. Now, for the partnership aspect, for those of you that are looking to make money out of this, right? And let's say you're good, you may not need funding or anything like that, right? So let's say you don't do anything right now, right? Maybe you're a closer, sales rep, appointment setter, SDR. Maybe you already have a business and you're looking to just have another avenue to offer your own clients as well, right? So what you can do is become a partner with us, right? And let's say you're bringing us around, let's say 5 clients a week or 5 potential clients a week, right? And we're closing these clients for the funding program and for the funding aspect of the business, right? That's essentially $480 you'd be earning per client, right? That's about what, $9,600 a month if you were to bring us a client every single day that we can close, right? So we have a pretty good team. We have a pretty solid sales team that's going to be, pushing to close these deals, right? We're cold calling. We're not just waiting for leads to come towards us. And pretty soon, right, in the next couple of months, we're going to start launching ads. That way, we can accelerate the growth process. So you guys can definitely grow with us, right? And essentially what we want to do is, I want to say, we're not just looking to go alone, right? Like, you can definitely go faster alone, but you go a lot further when you work with other people, right? You grow faster, you grow together, right? You go a lot faster. So essentially, you can get, if you're able to bring us clients, right? You can get clients commitment free. We close clients commitment free, right? So there's no real crazy commitments that they have to hold on to, that you have to hold on to, or anything like that, right? So let's say, because we have different tiers, right? So the money you would be making potentially, right, as a partner ranges from $300 a day to $480 a day per deal that you bring in, right? So if you're able to bring us what, 3, 4 deals a day, that's $300 to $480 per client that you're helping bring in as a partner, right? So essentially, at the highest tier as an affiliate partner for our funding program, we want people to be sending us at least 5 to 10 a week, and that's the first product that you guys can essentially one take advantage of if you're looking for business funding and you're looking to scale your business or start a business, right? Obviously, US based. This is primarily for you guys. Now the next, so it's two. This is gonna be 2 out of 3, product 2 out of 3. This one is called $1 Million USB, and essentially, right? Let me pull up the website for you guys. All right. As it loads, I didn't show you guys the first one. So this is the first one, funding CEOs. Give me 1 second. Funding CEOs. All right, transition. So this is fundingceos.com, right? So you guys can definitely apply here if you're looking for business funding, and whether you're looking to scale your business and you need some extra funds, or you're looking to start your business, right? We're here to help you with that. And if you need a little bit extra help to get there, obviously we're here to help you with that as well. And then this is $1 Million USB, right? We're still playing around with the landing page and such, right? But essentially, let me kind of break this down for you guys. One, what it is, as well as how you guys can really earn from it as well. So, transition, there we go. So, $1 Million USB is essentially a combination of e-commerce and software, right? So if you're looking to sell on Amazon, right, this is the perfect product for you guys. And we attach the software to it, right? And the software essentially helps you locate the right products and really accelerate really how fast you're selling on Amazon, right? And I don't want to go too deep into it because it's not my main domain. But essentially, if you become an affiliate partner and you become essentially a partner, right? And you're pushing $1 Million USB, right? You're pushing the software side, or you're pushing the e-com side, or you're pushing both, right? You would be earning 15% on everything, right? So on the e-com side, it's a program that we're helping people sell on Amazon, right? We're helping people accelerate their growth on Amazon, and then we have the software side, right? So you would be earning from both, whichever one you decide to partner with us on and push for us, right? So you'd be earning 15% on everything, right? That 15% goes from $80 to $295 per sale that comes from you, right? And then on the software side, it's $37 a month. So you would be earning $5 a month from the software per user that uses your link. So $5 a month. Let's say you bring us 10, 20, 30 people, that's a pretty decent amount of money per month that you would be earning on the side without doing too much work. And the third and final product that we are working on right now that we haven't launched it yet. This is our affiliate program, right? And it's not just an affiliate program. Essentially what it is it's attached to the podcast, right? Because we're going to be bringing in guests. We're going to be networking a lot. We're going to be bringing you guys powerhouses that you guys can learn from, as well as, even potentially partner with and work with, because, we're going to be hosting events. We're going to be doing a lot of different things that's going to bring a lot of value to you guys. As the goal is to bring as much value to you guys as possible. Now, this program, the way it's going to work is we're going to, anyone who comes to our podcast that potentially has something to sell, obviously we can attach that to the program, and you as an affiliate partner, when you join us and you decide to work with us, you will have options of what you want to push, right? Whether you want to push our funding CEOs, whether you want to push $1 Million USB, whether you want to push the affiliate program itself, the community itself, whether you want to push somebody else's product that that partners with us, you're going to have the option to push every single one. Now, what are we going to be teaching you inside of the affiliate program? We're going to teach you one thing is how to do sales, right? How to be a pretty good closer, right? Another one is how to build your personal brand, how to grow your own personal brand so that you're not just relying on us, but you're building your name up as well. You're building your business up, and essentially you're doing it the right way. You guys are seeing me grow my personal brand right now from, my first couple videos on TikTok to then Instagram to now YouTube, and you guys have just been seeing me build my name and build my personal brand up. And we're going to be teaching you guys all these different things. And even those of you that don't want to sell using your face on social media, we have faceless methods as well that you can use that will allow you to make money and grow some type of brand without having to put your face out there. So that's about it in terms of updates for now. I'm sure you guys have lots of questions. I'm sure there's things that I forgot to talk about. But essentially, when the affiliate program launches, which is what I think is going to be the most value towards you guys, especially for those of you that are beginners when it comes to making money online, for those of you that are complete beginners when it comes to making money at all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. This isn't a permanent background for my YouTube videos. I'm still working on what to have in the background. I'm still working on what to do with the setup. I do like this little, light display thing, right? Because, I get to play around with it. I get to have fun with it. Even right now, it's pretty good, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to check out the CEOs Network podcast. Check that out. Episode 2 drops later today. We're gonna try and bring you guys 2 to 3 videos a week. So, and the editing on these videos are gonna start to change as well. I'm not gonna be editing any YouTube videos right now. I'm just gonna be uploading them raw as they are. But around January, potentially February, expect to start seeing some crazy edits because I want to grow, right? My main goal is to grow this channel. My main goal is to grow as much as possible. So expect to see growth. Expect to see nothing staying the same. Expect to see more opportunities coming towards you guys' way. This YouTube channel, again, is primarily going to be showing you guys different methods on earning money online, showing you guys different opportunities, presenting different things towards you guys to help you guys as much as possible. The CEOs Network podcast is primarily going to be where all the podcasts are. So you may be seeing clips on my channel, but those clips are potentially going to be from the podcast. And the third channel that I'm going to have, I haven't created it yet, but essentially it's going to be called, I'm going to call it the Duno Clenor Show or something like that, where it's just going to be me one-on-one with different guests. Whatever I decide to do with it, primarily expect to see more stuff on there. But for now, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Instagram is where I update everything. Is where, pay attention to the stories. That's where I make announcements. So definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Drop your questions down below. Let me know any feedback that you guys have on anything. My DMs are open on Instagram for any questions on any of the things that I've mentioned in this video. And yeah, that's it, guys. Talk to you guys soon.